Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's the Memorial Day, Monday Memorial Day 2024. We're down here celebrating with everybody else down here at Body Beach. We're taking a second to appreciate the hundreds of thousands of people who've given their lives over the last couple centuries to help us appreciate these freedoms we had, to grant us the freedoms we have that we enjoy today. So happy Memorial Day, guys. Alrighty guys, we're able to get our first smooth water high-speed run. We're at 37.9. So obviously that's back to the stock bore. We've lost a couple mile an hour, but we're gonna go ahead and change the exhaust manifold and do another run real quick. So stand by. It's our blue manifold we've been running for like the last year or so. We're gonna change it out with a different manifold. If you can see down in there, there's no bridge. So let me see if I can show you guys our new manifold here. See the bridge? It's very distinctive in there. There you go. See that? So we're gonna put that one on and go run it. Hey guys, I apologize, I forgot to give you guys our RPM number. Our TAC number was 6,400 on that last run. With the new exhaust manifold, it's 6,700 RPM. So the difference on the new style exhaust manifold is 300 RPM, and our speed went up 0.6, so we're 38.5 mile an hour. So now we're gonna go to the 38 millimeter carb, which is right here. We brought a setup with us. But we got our 38 installed. We bypassed the fuel pump because it has one on there. We're gonna go give this a shot, see what it does, see what it yields. That carburetor came straight off of our TS, and for whatever reason, well, obviously the TS pipe is less efficient because we're lean up top now and we're not able to jet in with just the screws. So I didn't bring any jets to rejet the carburetor. So we're not any faster with the 38 carb on, but that's because we're lean. Once we get the jetting corrected, we'll come back another day and do that again. But in the meantime, we gained a mile and a half an hour, so in 300 RPM. So we're doing pretty good. We're going the right direction. We'll keep it up. I'm down here today with Brandon, my buddy Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
What's going on?
So we met a couple years ago?
2 years ago, I believe.
And how'd we meet?
Down here tuning the ski, and you were giving me a hand, and then you took it for a test ride, and you said it was ripping just right. Oh, and then you let me come over. I was building another ski, working on it, and you let me come over and use your shop that has AC in it.
Yeah, we're out here in 100-degree heat building a 550, was it? Was it a 550? Yeah, 87 550. We put it together and got a ripping for him. It was a good time. So you down here for the Memorial Day?
Memorial Day and the Run Whatcha Brung in Parker.
Oh, next week, yes. Next week, guys, Run Whatcha Brung in Parker. We'll talk more about that later, but that's going to be a big deal. That's going to be a lot of fun. I still got to get ready for that. My 650 is not running yet, so I got to get on the ball of that this week. I'm at Body Beach. I'm getting ready for the Run Whatcha Brung this weekend. And anyway, look what followed me home. So this is a Yamaha FX1. Now, if you're wondering what an FX1 is, this was Yamaha's interpretation of the 550. All right, back in '90, when the Yamaha Superjet, where they were waiting for Kawasaki's patent on the movable handle pole to expire, they started selling the square nose Superjet, and all the 550 guys weren't giving up their 550s to go trade in for a Superjet. And Yamaha's like, why aren't you doing that? And they're like, well, we like the 550 better. So Yamaha responded, and this was their interpretation of the 550, and it was released to big avail. As you can see, it favors the 550 in a lot of ways, but it's a lot faster. So, what's your name again?
Robert.
So I meet Robert down here. Robert sees me immediately, and he's like, hey, I know you, and starts talking to me about a ski, and I'm sorry, there's the other guy here. What?
Adam.
Adam, that's right. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. But yeah, I'm bad with names. But so we're down there talking about the ski, and he's got a factory pipe, which is an amazing upgrade, and it's getting hot. Obviously, it's clogged. And I thought, what a perfect example to bring it up here, and we'll get it unstuck and get it flowing some water so it doesn't burn up a coupler. So they brought their ski up here to work on it.
Right on. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Hey, no problem at all. All right, we're back in the shop because it's over 100 degrees outside, and we all prefer air conditioning. So so show us what you got here, Robert. This is FX1 here. We already know it's got a factory pipe. Oh yeah. Oh, put that back on. I'm sorry. Sorry, I saw something I want to show you guys. Nobody knows what this is for. If you look at any 1996 to 2020 Superjet, you'll wonder what this is. On the handle pull bracket, this is a handle pull bracket. You'll wonder what this is for, this round hook here. It always seems to puzzle everybody. This is for the FX1 hood. It latches in there. So we're going to pull the hood off now, and you'll see how that works. See that? For those of you that have always wondered, what is this for? I've had so many people in the Superjet world ask me, why is this there? Well, because they reused the bracket. It's the same bracket all the way through 2020. And they never took that off, which is kind of interesting. I always thought that was fascinating. Sorry. Squirrel. All right. So we got a twist head. This is very rare.
Very. And when I actually found it too, I tried to call the number on there to contact it or kind of do any research. And a lot of the older ski parts don't have very much like a notable history on them. So you kind of have to find somebody who knows what they're looking at to even know what that is for sure.
Oh, we know. Old school stuff right there. So here's our factory pipe. This is the hole's closed off. So what's happened is carbon from the two-stroke, the premix the oil, has clogged the hole and it's melting down the coupler. So we're going to try to take this apart and see if we can't clean this up and get this as good as new again.
And I think it might not be a bad idea too to show how you showed at me that the things were clogged as well, because I haven't experimented much with the B-pipe and I don't know too much about them, but just from riding on the beach, you were quickly able to show us what the problem was, and for good reason. So it kind of be good to...
That's a great idea. See, I always do better with cheerleaders here. But this time we have vice grips we can use. We don't have to be crude about it. Yeah, it was not a pleasant view us trying to do this at the beach. So what we're going to do is we have this hose here that goes into the bottom of the B-pipe. And what we'll do is we'll take that one off here. And it's welded on there, of course. There you go. Okay, and what we'll do is it comes through here. And then, you know, it basically goes in the bottom of the pipe and comes out the top. So we're going to pinch off the top of the hose here. I need two hands. Cameraman, thank you. All right, so we're going to close this off so you can't blow through it. And then he should be able to blow through this, and this will blow through. And it doesn't. The water was coming out the pisser, so I don't think I had this closed off enough. There you go, try it now. See, he can't blow through that, which means there's 3 holes in the bottom of this pipe, and there's 3 metering screws that meter water into the chamber. Because it's able to hold pressure, that means there's no water going into the pipe. And we use water to cool the coupler down here to keep it from melting.
And that was my problem.
Yeah.
Pipe was getting way too hot and it was starting to melt the coupler.
Yeah, so we're going to pull the head pipe out, and so we can put on the workbench and put some heat to it. Show us.
Right on.
Okay, he called that one. He said he thought he melted it again. He wasn't joking. So let's see if we can figure out why this thing is... I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, we've twisted around there somehow. There you go. Perfect. All right.
Awesome.
All right, let's...
Take that coupler all the way off, huh?
Oh, if you want to, yeah. We'll take all the fun out of it, sure.
I don't know, I might try to reuse that coupler.
Yeah. Hey, there's no shame in that. We'll cut it smaller.
That's awesome.
Let's see, remember how to do this here. Let's see here. Like this here. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. There you go. You want to do the honors?
Oh, man, why not?
I will grab some tools.
Do I be going around each different one for a little bit of time?
Stay on one for now.
Okay.
Do one at a time. That's our little heat. If that don't work, we'll go for this scary heat.
Okay. So it can't hurt it with this one, huh?
Exactly. Okay, give me some space there. No, you can leave it on. Nope, go right to the next one.
that just burns the carbon off. I'll have to kind of let it free up.
No, what it does is it expands the aluminum.
Okay.
Expands the aluminum. Aluminum expands faster than the stainless. Okay. This one's not good. Okay, keep going. Okay. Nope, go ahead. Actually, it's okay that this one stays closed, because in the later models they didn't have, or the earlier models they didn't have this one. So go ahead and try this one here. We won't worry. We won't sweat this one too much.
It's the top one and this very low one too that are the crucial to performance, huh?
Yeah.
It's essentially tricking the volume of the chamber is with these dudes, right?
Well, yes, exactly. When you add water, it makes it think it's a smaller chamber. Still hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, you should go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
It was getting sketchy.
Yeah, you can shut that off. We're good. All right.
Awesome.
So you guys are here for the run Whatcha Brung, right?
Absolutely.
And you're coming from Phoenix, right?
Yes, sir.
People come from all over. Phoenix is pretty close, but still it's a journey. But there'll be people from several states away this weekend. It's going to be exciting. It's just down on the Parker Strip.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the key is here, guys. If you see this hole right here, I need a pointer. Let's see here. You want to hold the camera in the light? Or the light, either one. So let's see here. I need something pointy, 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 pointy. Okay, we got something pointy. So right here, there's a hole. That's where the water's injected. This jet here that we just took out, that adjusts the water flow. The tighter the screw, the less water goes through there. Now, at some point, you can see the carbon on there really deep. The carbon has clogged the hole shut. So what we'll do is, we'll take some aircraft safety wire and we'll make a thread. Actually, let's see if we can just do it. Let's see if we can do this like on the fly. Hey. Okay, so see? It's just that easy. We'll clean the carbon out now and then we'll adjust it so it'll go back in there. Oops, I lost it. There we go. So we'll clean that out and then we'll actually retune the pipe to factory pipe specs, and it should flow water again, which will be very positive, and this thing will rip. Let's do the other one, so this one's blind up there. You can't look down in that hole, so, but you can definitely feel how closed off it is. There it is. Okay, so now we're in that one. All right, cool. Safety wire to the rescue. Just like that, guys.
That is awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That easy.
Yeah, but if you don't know, how many, like people don't talk, like there's a coffin pipe. There's a coffin pipe for a 750 stand-up. I've pulled 4 of them out of the trash, did that, and sold them for $1,000 each. Because when somebody rides a ski with it on, they're like, oh my goodness, that's the coolest pipe ever. Where'd you get it? I got it in the trash can. Because but the Kaufmans didn't have couplers.
Right.
So when that happened, it melted the top end. So now the top end would melt, and they'd melt 3 motors, take the pipe off, and the motor wouldn't melt anymore, and they get angry and throw the pipe in the trash. So then the way you fix that one was you would take this brass 90 out and poke the hole into the chamber that way. So I pulled several of those out, and I went to the scrapyard one day and saw one in the scrapyard and paid scrap value. What is that, $6 in aluminum, because they're very heavy?
Right.
I paid $6 in aluminum scrap for one, cleaned it out, put it on skiing it did 55 mile an hour. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna fix this up and get these guys back on the road. They'll be ready for the weekend, so we're gonna have fun this weekend.
That's awesome.
All right, man. We got this factory pipe all done. It's flowing air now and water, and it's gonna work good. And they have to buy a thing tomorrow, so we're not gonna finish putting it together. So.
Right on. Thank you so much, Jim, and especially thank you for just seeing us at the Body Beach, and instead of working on your skis when you come home, inviting us over to come help us make sure we get our ski dialed. So we really appreciate you, man.
Cool. No problem. I appreciate you guys coming over and hanging out.
Right on.
Cool. Oops. I'm not very handy with a camera tonight. Alrighty, guys. We're down here at Pirates Den down here north of Parker, Arizona. We're on the Colorado River Strip, and we're down here hanging out with all the other jet ski groups. Just in this one area here, you can see we've got everything from the old square nose super jets all the way up to the new shiny stuff. There's a lot of people here. I'd say there's at least a few hundred. There's jet skis everywhere. There's groups of people headed up to the dam, and there's groups of people that haven't even put their skis in yet. And it's just a lot of fun to be had. Alrighty, guys, we got an X2 down here with a triple in it. We got to check it out. Okay, they made a pocket for the third carburetor. That was kind of genius, huh? It looks like it does fit back in there. Wow, that's so cool. With an awesome tank. Well, we're seeing every flavor of 550 ever made. We saw the supercharged one, we saw one with a 750 conversion, and now we got one over here that's a twin pipe. That is so cool. That's crazy. So I got to be honest, I was so impressed with the supercharger. I totally looked past this box here, couldn't figure out what the box was. So I walked around back and saw the dual pumps. That's pretty cool. Okay guys, it's very late Saturday night. We just got back from the run Whatcha Brung. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of people. I got to see a lot of people that I don't get to see but once a year. And I met a lot of new fans, and a lot of you guys were just amazing. It was an epic time to be had by all. I'm shocked. I think the turnout this year was bigger than I've ever seen. So until next time, thanks for watching.